Hi everyone, my name is Sarah Rose from Sarah Rose Beauty, and today I'm partnering with Care to Beauty to share with you 5 ways you can reduce waste in your skincare routine while also getting the most out of your products. So it's a win-win for the environment and your wallet. Brands won't tell you this, but before you discard that skincare packaging, there might be several days or even weeks worth of perfectly usable product hiding inside. This sunscreen tube looks and feels empty. I'm not able to squeeze any more product out, but before I toss this, I'm gonna cut it open and see just how much more product is left. So I'm gonna cut it just straight down the middle here. Okay, wow, so there's definitely at least enough for another full application. So I'm gonna use this beauty spatula to scoop everything out and put it into this jar. There's quite a bit left in this top portion as well. Wow. Okay, so now the tube is totally empty and this is everything that was hiding inside. So I'm going to close that up so that now I can use that. A similar tip for lip balms or other items that come in any sort of twist up stick. When you've reached the end of the stick, there is always a ton of extra product hiding inside that you can't twist up. So I am again just using a beauty spatula to dig out all of this leftover product. Let's see. Whoa, see, look at all that. So I'm using a beauty spatula for this, but you don't need to buy a separate tool for this. If you don't have one of these, you can always just use any similar shaped utensil that you have at home. Also, a bonus tip, I love to save empty compacts, little skincare jars, and pots to reuse for this purpose. And they also come in handy for decanting product for travel, so you don't have to purchase separate travel-sized items. Pump bottles like this one are also notorious for not allowing you to get all of the product at the bottom. This pump is no longer dispensing anything, as you can see. But I can see that there is quite a bit of serum sitting at the bottom of the bottle. You can already see there's a ton coming out. So I'm taking another reused skincare container. I'm gonna leave this upside down for about an hour or so until the rest of the product falls out. If needed, you can also use a beauty spatula or similar tool to scoop out every last drop. An added bonus of removing all this extra product is that now the packaging can easily be cleaned out so that it's ready to be sent off to a beauty recycling program. You'll want to research where to send or drop off cosmetic packaging in your area because many curbside recycling programs don't accept this type of packaging. Here's another easy way to reduce waste in your skincare routine, and that is to ditch the cotton rounds. It's one less thing you have to buy, for one. I know they're an easy way to apply things like toners and essences, but at the same time, so much of the liquid just gets absorbed into the cotton round that then just ends up in the trash. So instead, I like to just pour a few drops of toner into my hand and then pat it directly onto my face. Another option is to pour some of your toner into a spray bottle. So again, I'm repurposing an old setting spray bottle that I've cleaned out, and I can just spritz it onto my face. It feels really nice and refreshing this way. And then I can pat it in with my fingers to make sure I got an even layer. Either way you do it, you'll be able to use much less product at a time, allowing you to get more for your money, and you're also keeping those cotton rounds out of a landfill. My last tip is very simple, but it has actually transformed my skin while also helping to reduce waste at the same time. Use fewer products. I used to use 10 to 12 products in my nighttime skincare routine alone. Not only was that expensive, it also made it very difficult to know which products were even helping my skin. Or on the flip side, if something was causing irritation or breaking me out, it was very difficult to figure out which product was the culprit. These days, I have really minimized my skincare routine to only consist of the basics. A cleanser, moisturizer, and sunscreen are really all I need. Occasionally, I'll also add in a hydrating toner or serum, or an active to target a specific skin concern, but my skin is actually much better off this way. It's less sensitive, I break out less often, and it's much easier for me to pinpoint if a product is bothering my skin. It of course saves me time and money too, not having to use so many products, and most importantly, I've significantly reduced my waste in the process. I love that making the switch to a more sustainable skincare routine can also save you money and even make your life easier in the long run. I hope these tips have given you some ideas to implement into your own life, and be sure to let us know in the comments below your best tips for reducing skincare waste. Bye everyone!